Okay, it's been an insane few days. I just haven't been able to vlog since my birthday, since before my birthday. Birthday was February 24th. It was a Monday. I got all dressed up, got all made up. I was wearing a dress I got from Hot Topic, which was very nice. I will post a picture of it so you can see it on how I looked on my birthday. We're gonna try a get ready with me because I got the Trick or Treat little Sammy Haynes it's Glamlite. I originally wasn't gonna get this because I'm not about these colors. So, but I thought, I just kept going back to it. I kept wanting it. I don't know why. I mean, there's a couple of colors I might use like that, but I'll try some of these other colors just to be different. I don't have orange lipstick, so I'm not going to put a lipstick on. I mean, maybe I should. I could probably use, with the Halloween, I could do a black. Let's go do that. I'll be right back. Okay, I got a couple of black colors. So anyway, my birthday was super nice. I spent a whole day of self-care. I wanted to go and get a massage, get my nails done, get my toes done, but I just couldn't get past the shower part. I took a nice, long, warmish shower, got all cleaned up, super cleaned up, and I spent quite a while after the shower just relaxing. That's all I could do. And we ended up going to, well, before we left, my dad and Jerry came over and they gave me money for my birthday. I didn't say anything to them on the day of because I didn't want to fuss from them because, you know, my dad doesn't know what days are. He can't remember for very long, so I didn't want to bother. I didn't want to upset him or anything because when he hears it's somebody's birthday, he just keeps going, I don't have any money. I'm like, it's okay, Dad, it's okay. So I didn't say anything to him, but I guess Jerry reminded him it was my birthday. So I got about, it was $150 combined with them both, and that was very nice. I didn't get to spend it until now. I spent it on groceries today because I couldn't think of what I wanted to buy with it. I was taking my time. But today I spent my birthday money on some groceries for the house here for my sister and Boom Boom. So the last few days I need to get going with this. So I'm using my Wonder Skin eyeliner. So the last few days have been traumatic. Oh, shoot. I'm screwing up already. So, like I said, the last few days have been traumatic because a ton of shit happened almost all at once. Well, sort of. It was a few days ago, I got a letter from work saying that my leave of absence has been closed. So, and it was dated the end of February. So I was like, what the holy fuck? And it was saying to call my work. Well, at my work, they never answer the fucking phone. They just don't. It could be a dire fucking emergency and they never answer the phone. There's an 18-minute hold call that you put on and nobody ever answers the fucking phone. So I didn't even bother. But I called that third-party company asking, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? I had an extension till April. So, basically the third party said that my dad's doctor's office, or the nurse, never sent paperwork. So because it was a Friday that I was dealing with this, they weren't open on a Friday. Doctor's offices don't stay open till on Fridays now. So, I just left a message going, look, they're saying that you never sent the paperwork, and we need to fill out probably new paperwork. They want updated doctor's notes about my dad. Otherwise, I'm going to get fired. So that's all I could do. I got a call today. Today is Monday. And today was a total shit show. So over the weekend, before today, I was worrying about my job, if I still had a job. I mean, eventually, I'm not gonna be there. I don't know how much longer Dad will last. I can't predict this. Nobody can. Alzheimer, dementia, it all takes its own fucking time. It doesn't have a timetable. It's whenever. So, uh-oh. Is there no more? So anyway, I left a message. So I got a call today from the doctor's office, and they asked me what's going on, because I probably was rambling, I was hysterical. I don't do good under pressure anymore. I just don't. I freak out. I just can't help it. So I explained that they need the paperwork, and they're like, we did send it in January when you asked us, when they sent it to us, we sent it back. I'm like, well, they're saying they never got it. And I verified the fax number they need to send it to, and she's like, do you want us to send it again? I'm like, yes, please, and we'll see what happens from here. So, yeah, so that happened. And then my work called me, the HR person at work. They were calling me to ask me, hey, how's it going? What's going on? What's up? And I'm like, yeah. I said, it came down to, this is empty now. I gotta go. So, I'm like, yeah, I did this. I called them. I called the doctor's office. I said they said they were going to send the paperwork again, and we just got to wait and see. So, because she was like, yeah, everything was fine on my end. It said the leave was still approved, and then all of a sudden it was closed. I'm like, yeah. I said I got the letter, but I've been so freaking out. I just didn't do anything but call them. She's like, okay, at least. So she's like, I'll just keep this for a while, and then I'll call you back. Or she's like, or if you hear something, call us and leave me a message. I'm like, okay. Okay, so I dealt with that. Okay, today I thought was supposed to be for my dad, radiation treatment for his nose. So, because that's what we all agreed on. It was supposed to be radiation for his nose because he has basal cell cancer in his nose. So they were going to do radiation treatment. I forgot they set up the radiation treatment in May. They were doing a Mohs procedure, which I forgot was the cutting part. So, but the thing was, Jerry was with him. Jerry is the power of attorney. Jerry didn't have to let him stay and go through the procedure. Jerry could have stood up and said, no, this is not, this is not the radiation. Don't do this. We're doing the radiation. But he didn't. He didn't stop it. And Scorpio Girl, I called Scorpio Girl because I was like, oh my God, they cut Dad's nose. Because I was thinking he was going to look like the Fallout Ghoul. And I was just freaking the fuck out, okay? I called late. His appointment was like 11 o'clock. I called after 2 to find out if Dad was okay. And Jerry throws this on me that they did the Mohs procedure, which is the surgery. I was like, oh shit! So I'm freaking out. I'm feeling the blame that this is on me because we were supposed to do the radiation, but they didn't cancel the Mohs surgery. And like I said, I forgot. I confirmed the Mohs surgery, or the Mohs procedure, because I thought it was the radiation. I didn't ask questions. I still feel partially responsible for that. But their end was they don't know why the Mohs procedure was not canceled. They showed that we were progressing with all the radiation treatment. It was going to be 3 times a week for 4 weeks. But somehow the Mohs procedure, which is the surgery, the cutting, didn't get canceled. Somebody in their fucking office didn't cancel the surgery. And but I also called to confirm the Mohs procedure, which, like I said, I thought was the goddamn radiation. And I didn't ask questions. I just assumed. So, I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm thinking they cut like half his nose off. And, but Jerry said they didn't do cutting. They did like a scraping. It's with a heated tool that scrapes. Something like a peeler. It scrapes off layers of skin. So they went and scraped off layers of skin. So there's no hole. It's just scraped up pretty good. So, so he's going to have a scab for a little while. And with the way he heals, it might take a couple of weeks for him to heal up. So, so Scorpio Girl was telling me that we should sue because their office fucked up, which in essence they did fuck up. But the other part was that Dad signed for the procedure, he signed for the services, and agreed to what they were talking to him about. I'm like, but he has Alzheimer's. And they're like, that's not in our files. I said, oh shit, yeah, probably. I said, but a certain person knew about it who is in the office, who we go see all the time for any dermatology. She knew about it. But because it's not in the file, nobody else knew it. So they didn't stop and say, are you sure about this? But fucking Jerry knew about it. And he didn't stop it. But now he's like, they just said, we're here, we're going to do this. I'm like, you know, you could say no, right? You could walk out. You can say no to the procedure. But then he was bitching that I let the doctors walk all over me. Ugh! So, he can't take the responsibility for not stopping something, but he blames me for when the doctors walk all over me to get procedures done for Dad. Yeah, no. That's what happens when you're a Trump supporter and a Republican. That's what happens. They don't take responsibility. And he's not going to, so... Anyway, so legally on the office's side is they said he signed it. And there's nothing in his paperwork, in his file, that says he has Alzheimer's, that he shouldn't have agreed to it. So, Friday, we have to go and get the wound checked up. And, see how it's healing. So we got to do wound care. Okay, so I put that stuff all over my face. That was like a moisturizer. It smooths it out, makes you pretty. Yeah. I'm going to start doing those from now on because it looks a lot better. So anyway, here we go. Wonder Skin eyeliner. So I was told the procedure was the size less than a dime. So that means it was a small area and it was scraped and not cut. So that's the saving grace about all this. So he wasn't cut, he was just scraped. So I was able to breathe a little better, but I had a serious fucking meltdown. And I had a panic attack on top of meltdown. And poor Boom Doom didn't know what to do. I basically just asked him to hold my hand and let me cry. I also cried. I cried quite a bit. So, I just had a session tonight and I was partially crying during that session because I am still angry about this whole thing. Legally, I don't think we can go after him because they didn't have in the file that he had Alzheimer's. And Jerry didn't speak up because he is the power of attorney and they didn't know that either. So I got to bring all that paperwork Friday to put it in the file. But that still bugs me. Jerry could have said no. Could have said no. If it's not the radiation, we don't want this. But he didn't, so that's that. And what's done is done. We can't do anything now. It's done. It's done. It's done. Whatever. So we just have to do wound care and just get over it, I guess. But Sis thinks so. But Sis was gonna yell at Jerry, and like the way she argues and screams, people end up leaving forever. It's a gift. But I reminded her we really need Jerry to help with Dad. We do. We need Jerry. I'm sorry, we do. It's just, we need him. We can't run him off. Even though this whole thing is toxic as fuck. But he agreed to the terms of this caregiving thing we're doing. So, but only after my baby sister went and talked to him. Because he wouldn't agree to my terms. He'd flat out say no. But without the finesse of my baby sister, then he became agreeable. So, unfortunately, we do need Jerry. We do. I can't deal with... Jerry is Dad's favorite person. Dad's more manageable when Jerry's around for a little while. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I gotta put this back on. Can't see. Okay. I don't know I don't know the names of the colors. They don't have them on here. There's 10 colors. So we are going to start with the base of black. There's a black. It's got little, I don't know if you can see them, but there's little figures in there that's about little Sammy Hain. But we're going to do this black one. We're going to start with that at the base. We got Skyrim going on in the background. I don't have the game on, but I found music. Just gonna do this at the base. It's very late right now, so I don't think, and Boom Doom's going to bed because he's got school in the morning, so I don't know if I will get to dress up today. I don't think I will. I gotta shower and all that, so I'm not gonna get dressed up. Unfortunately, that would have been fun. I do have several cute dresses, so that will be coming. Okay, so what should I do? We're going to be a little more adventurous and use a orangey. It's like a dark orange. We're going to try a dark orange. See how that comes out. Oh, okay. So it's been a shit day today. I had a breakdown and a meltdown. I didn't quite go into a panic attack, but it was more on the verge of one that I felt I couldn't breathe. But I mostly cried. I was really mainly crying because I felt this was my fault. Jerry sort of implied it because, you know, I didn't make sure that this is what's going on. Okay, so there's a orange. I'm gonna try that. I'm trying to be a little more adventurous with my makeup here. So this palette was only like, I think I got this at $15, $12.50 or $15, something like that. I normally don't go for these colors. It's not my style. Okay, and we're gonna try this goldish dark mustard. That's what I like to call it. It's a yellowish, goldish looking thing to top it off. Huh, okay. So, it was a total shit day for me. I was a hot mess most of the day. I even was having, I was crying during my therapy session, and I had wanted to binge. All I was seeing in my head when all this shit was coming down and I'm having a breakdown and I'm just crying my eyes out, just crying. I wanted, in my head, I saw a giant pint of the chocolate custard from Culver's. I really wanted it so bad, but I was too upset to even drive down there. I couldn't even go. So in a way it was a win, but also, well, Dr. Marcy said I should take it as a win that I didn't go. She's been happy with, she says I've been really accomplished in my controlling my binge eating. I told her it hasn't completely stopped, but I do take extra scoops I do take extra scoops. My blood panel, and then we're going to put this under my eye. my labs results was on Wednesday. Yeah, was on last Wednesday morning, and my A1C went up 1.1, so I'm now 6.5 for my A1C. And the PA, the physician's assistant, was saying it's still way under 7. We're okay. Everything is good. I'm finding eating. I'm not doing enough exercise. I'm still not yet motivated to do the exercise. Oh, not bad. It's just, yeah, I'm just not motivated yet. Even though I could take the dog, I'm just trying to get my dad to come with me because he needs to do walking. Actually, these colors are nice, aren't they? Looks pretty good, huh? I think it looks good. I probably should throw this out. This is old stuff. I couldn't find my current tattoo junkies. Usually they're black. The black lip stain is called leather, but this is an old LA Colors, I think. Oh, this is the LA Colors. This one is, okay, this one is called Wet and Wild. Wet and Wild. I'm a Wet and Wild girl. I love Wet and Wild. This one's LA Color. Wet and Wild. I'm a Wet and Wild girl. Yes, because, well, Wet and Wild is a cheaper makeup. May not be, I still haven't been motivated also to dye my hair. Okay. I did pick out colors. I was trying a new vegan, I saw a new vegan brand. It's called Unicorn Hair. I got a red one and I got a purple one. I want to do those two colors. Like, so the top layer will be the red, and then underneath will be the purple. So I'm not going to do half and half. I don't like that. I mean, that was cute the first time I saw it. It was cute. But everybody's fucking doing it over here. I don't like it. I'm doing top, and then underneath will be a second color, which will be a purple. Oh my. This looks pretty good. I look pretty good. Okay. So, yeah, I want to be different. I don't want to do half and half. I don't. Other people, I think it looks good. It might look good on me, but I don't want it. I don't want it. So I want to do like the two colors. So top and then underneath. I don't know how red it. I try to get it as a dark red, like a magenta, or some sort of burgundy wine, dark red, deep red color. Um, and then the purple, it's a dark purple, dark purple. We'll see how it comes out. What on the box and what goes on the hair is two different things. So I'm making plans for that. I'm going to get my hair colored because I got gray, because I'm now 54. I am gray. I can usually hide it because my natural color, this is my natural color. It's gross because it needs I need a shower. It's gross, but I need a shower. But this is my natural color, minus the blonde highlights. I was naturally born with blonde highlights, naturally born, and I fucked it up when I first went platinum blonde because it disappeared. I don't have the blonde highlights again. They were like 4 blonde streaks at the back of my head. They're gone forever because I bleached my hair and I've dyed my hair, so I'm not gonna get it back. But this is my natural blondish, like ash blonde, or actually it's brown. It's a brown. It's still a blondish sort of. It has red highlights from leftover dye from previous. My hair loves the red. I look good in red. This looks pretty good, I think. I think this turned out good, so I guess I can start using oranges. So, yeah, I might cry a little later, but I think I'm starting to feel better about not being responsible for today. I'm really not. It was the doctor's office. One side didn't know that we were doing the radiation, and they set up the surgery procedure to cut on my dad, while the other side was doing the setting up for the radiation treatments, which now we can't do because they did the cutting. So at least I got that canceled. So going forward, when I get the paperwork to them, they'll know he has, Jerry is the power of attorney, and they're not going to do any appointments until Jerry agrees. Well, technically me and Jerry agree. And they are going to have it officially documented that Dad has Alzheimer's and he can't make decisions on his own. You can tell him about it, but he cannot. I mean, I only tell him to agree when I agree with it. But that's the thing, is Jerry could have stopped it all today. Because the whole thing was, we weren't going to do the cutting because it was too... depending on how much they were going to need to cut, the nose doesn't heal like the ear. The ear is cartilage, and that grows back somewhat. It grows back more than a nose would if he had to cut these parts off. But thank the universe that they only did scrapings up on the nose, so no cutting. So thank the universe that that happened, and hopefully they got all of the cancer. Oh my God, it was traumatic. So I still have a job. I hopefully will get my leave back on track. I have till the end of the month to get it squared away. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on Medicaid, but I'm going to use it for as long as I can. Yeah, I got another eye injections coming up. I believe it's this month. Might be in another couple weeks or next week. I'll have to double check. I know it's this month. I gotta do, yeah. And the state of my world, my country, it's fucking horrible. I don't even want to think about it, because if I think about it, I will be angry and I will be crying a lot. I did try calling my congressman. Unfortunately, he's a fucking Republican. And they don't take voicemail messages anymore at his office. Probably because everyone's been calling the congressmen and representatives, and it's been way too much that they can't handle it. The Republicans stopped doing town hall meetings to meet with the people. They don't want to meet with the people anymore because they know they're going to get their ass kicked. They think the people is going to agree with them agreeing with orange dipshit. And they are quite shocked that the people are not agreeing with what they agree with orange dipshit. It's just shocking to them. Oh my God, they're turning on us. We don't need to talk to them. Yeah. Our elected officials, who are supposed to be our voice in the government, have decided, no, I don't need you no more. I'm going to make some money. I fucking hate it. I hate it. So we literally have no representation. I mean, technically we do. Technically we did vote those fuckers into office. They are supposed to be our voice, but they're not doing their fucking job. They're putting money in their own goddamn pockets and stealing from us. Stealing from us. Oh, I can't. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm not going to talk about this. Because in the end, my opinion's wrong. It's always wrong. I'm misinformed. I'm ill-informed. I'm getting my sources from the wrong news sources. Jerry thinks that every news, if it's on the internet, is just social media news. It's not real news. I'm not watching Fox, I'll tell you that. Just, I can't have an opinion. I have an opinion, but I can't have it. You know what I mean? I'm always wrong. I'm always on the wrong side. I'm always listening to the wrong... I'm getting wrong information. I'm ill-informed. So, we're not going to talk about it, plus it gets me angry because what's happening? Basically, they're turning the clock back to 1930s Germany. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. So far, it's step by step 1930s Germany. And with what's going on with these fucking tariffs, the stock market is crashing. We're hitting a recession, and then it will go into the new depression. The new depression. It will be, we will be completely economically fucked. I don't know if he can even be stopped. There's nobody stopping him. We're supposed to have checks and balances in the government to stop him from doing what he's doing. Nobody's stopping him. I mean, he's somewhat being stopped by the courts because they're like, no, you can't do that. And he's like, well, I'm going to talk to somebody who'll let me, is what he basically says. So, yeah, it's just, he can't be stopped. I have a feeling there will be, I mean, the way that Ketamine Boy has been fearing for his life, he's using his own children as human shields because he knows someone's gunning for him. He knows he's going to be a target. Oh, definitely he will be a target. The, what did they call him? The adjusters. There'll be more adjusters coming. I have a feeling it's going to happen because people are going to be pushed so far. If they cut Medicaid, Medicare, our Social Security, if they completely take all our money, more adjusters are going to happen because that ain't cool to take all our money, to take our retirement. They want us to work to death. That's basically what they're saying. You can't have Social Security because retiring is stupid, is what I heard one stupid churchgoer say. Retirement is stupid. Well, you're a fucking rich person, so of course it's stupid to you. But you got the money, asshole. A lot of us don't have the money. We're looking forward to that money. We're working all our lives for that money, and they're not going to let us have it? That's fucking wrong. That I do know. That's fucking wrong. And there is no fraud. There's no fraud in the system. There's no fraud in the system. But by him saying that, his believers believe it. But they won't believe it when it's their money being taken. Yeah, they won't believe it. Hopefully they won't believe it then. But that's as far as it's what's going to take. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's been a shit few days, and today was a total ultimate shit fucking day. Anyway, Glamlite Trick or Treat. Like I said, this was, because it's only a little 10 palette, 10 color palette, it was like $15. Like the most I've seen it was $20. Okay, so we're gonna have another get ready with me, because I went and got the Rick and Morty palette. This is a 30 color palette. Okay, hang on, I need my glasses. Okay, I can't open it, but these have some really wild, bright colors and some cool colors, so we'll do this next time. Rick and Morty! I love Rick and Morty. I wasn't a fan before, but my nephew got me hooked on it, so I love Rick and Morty. Anyway, people, okay, we need to be nice to each other, if you can. Do self-care, and go play Skyrim. I am.